Starbucks fined $50 million as delivery driver burned after hot drink fell on his lap. Chat. Would you get third-degree burns inside your foreskin for $50 million?
Nope.
Cause I'm just saying, like, 50 million.
No.
My car is gonna smell like a panini press. That's all I know. All right, like, that's a lot of money. My labia can recover for that kind of addition to my wallet. I do it for 40 million. Oh my god. Dick is useless afterwards. Damn, not gonna lie, yes, right? Right? It cannot recover. You do it for 10? A delivery driver's been awarded $50 million in damages after a Starbucks drink left him seriously burned after spilling on his lap. Back in February 2022, Postmates driver Michael Garcia picked up 3 venti-sized hot teas through a drive-thru to deliver the order to a customer. After taking possession of the order, one of the hot drinks fell out of the drink carrier and spilled onto his lap, causing third-degree burns, nerve damage, and other injuries to his lap. Garcia filed a lawsuit against the company soon after the incident, alleging that the barista failed to properly secure the drink inside of the carrier. Now, over 5 years later, Garcia has been awarded $50 million from the company. According to CBS, the lawsuit decision came on March 14th, 2025, after jurors deliberated for just 40 minutes. The publication says that Starbucks initially offered Garcia $3 million before the lawsuit went to trial. The later upped the offer to $30 million. Garcia agreed to the latter amount, but under the condition that they apologize, change their policies, and issue a memo to stores telling them to double-check their hot drinks before handing them to customers. Starbucks allegedly declined those terms, which led to the lawsuit going to trial and Garcia receiving his $50 million settlement. I feel like this is a reasonable thing to ask, right? He's just like, maybe you just say sorry for burning my dick off, and have a memo to your stores asking them to maybe double check the hot drinks before they give them to customers. That seems reasonable. Why would they decline that? 20 million to avoid an apology. Too reasonable, denied. Is this a video of his burning his dick? Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. Ooh! Oh man, he stepped on that pedal too. That is a dick burn he will never forget. Sorry we sizzled your foreskin. Can you use 5 million to bedazzle your mangled penis with diamonds and an extra urethra that pumps out chocolate? I don't think I would eat chocolate from your urethra fountain. That sounds kind of unsanitary and gross. How does coffee get that hot? I mean, it is pretty fucking hot, to be fair. It was reasonable given the past of McDonald's having to do those things. The fact Starbucks thought they were above McDonald's in getting away with such a thing is kind of funny and retarded. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Michael Garcia's life has been forever changed, said Garcia's attorney Nicholas Rowley. No amount of money can undo the permanent catastrophic harm he has suffered. But this jury verdict is a critical step in holding Starbucks accountable for flagrant disregard for customer safety and failure to accept responsibility. Starbucks issued a statement as well, saying they disagree with the jury's decision and plan to appeal the massive settlement. All you had to do was say you're gonna ask your employees to fucking check their shit before they give it to the customer. The victim was quoted saying, "Meow," like a Tom and Jerry character.
Say, something is burning around here.
You say that, but you don't know a single girl who doesn't love Nutella? Me! I don't love Nutella! Fuck you, buddy! And coffee is hot. More news at 11! We plan to appeal. We have always been committed to the highest safety standards in our stores, including the handling of hot drinks. Starbucks isn't the only restaurant to face a lawsuit from a customer in recent years. Back in 2024, Dunkin' Donuts faced a class action lawsuit after the company allegedly began charging extra for people to switch from cow's milk to a lactose-free alternative. So Daily Beast, a very, very truthful and accurate news reporting agency, The new revelation reveals how Trump reportedly offered a female congresswoman his bed as long as she kept it a secret from his wife. And obviously it got community noted. The woman in question was Representative Anna Paulina Luna, who has responded publicly to the allegation. Can I find a man with the last name Luna and marry him just for the last name? Can I do that? I'm sure I'll learn to love you over the years, but like, that's a cool-ass last name. She claims nothing inappropriate occurred. She was not asked for comment, and the situation is being presented out of context. And so the article, our little secret. Look at how fucking ecstatic this fucking reporter is. Oh, this fucking Irky Forster. More like Icky Forster. Donald Trump once offered a MAGA newcomer his bed while she was feeling unwell, but told her to keep it a secret from Melania, according to a new bombshell book. The president made the offer aboard his personal jet in 2023 when Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, 35, was pregnant. If you need a bed to lay down in, there's one here on the plane. If you feel sick and you need to lay there, you can just lay on it, Trump reportedly told Luna. Just don't tell Melania she doesn't like other women on my bed, he joked. The comments revealed in Axios reporter Alex Eisenstadt's new book, Revenge, the inside story of Trump's return to power. How many fucking, like, random interns do you think are gonna make grift books just making shit up about Trump over the next couple of years? Cast new light on the president's eyebrow-raising marriage to Melania Trump. She fucking hates him, a source close to Trump and his family told Michael Wolff, who last month published another book to delve into Trump's second campaign, All or Nothing, How Trump Recaptured America. The White House responded to the book by calling Wolff a lying sack of shit. Based White House? Responding to the book's claims on X, Luna described the moment in detail, adding it was the most compassionate thing that could have been done at the time, as she was experiencing pre-eclampsia symptoms, a serious complication during pregnancy that, if left untreated, can cause fatal problems for the mother and child. I'm going to read her tweets. I'm just going to skip over this part. Luna said the exchange was made in front of her husband in a respectful way. She added, he also assured me that they had a medical team on board in case anything happened, and they were aware of how pregnant I was. That's just more of that. In a statement to the Daily Beast, an Axios spokesperson stood by Eisenstadt's account. In our report, Axios correctly portrayed and contextualized comments made by President Trump during an interaction that he had with Rep. Luna. An interaction she confirmed in her statement did, in fact, happen. What a fucking slimeball piece of shit. What a fucking... I hate journalists, man. Melania was rarely seen by Trump's side on the campaign trail last year. The First Lady has reportedly limited her stays in the White House since Trump's return to power, splitting her time between D.C. and Florida. She leads her own life and joins the president when appropriate in either place, a source told People last month. Well, considering her husband has had multiple attempts on his life, this might be a mutual decision between the two of them, right? Eisenstadt's book divulges other candid moments from the president's campaign trail, such as sarcastic comments about going after his political opponents. Listen, everybody, there will be no retribution, there will be no revenge, wink wink, he reportedly told aides in March 2024. He also raged against Jean Carroll and Stormy Daniels to an aide in April 2024. Reportedly ranting, Jean Carroll says, I fucked her, Stormy Daniels says I fucked her, but I never fucked him. Everyone's fucking everybody, but I never fucked any of these people. I want to believe that's true because that's fucking hilarious. Everybody's fucking everybody. He's not wrong. His Republican colleagues weren't off the hook either when Ron DeSantis prepared to run against him in the 2023 Republican primary. Trump reportedly told then Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, I'm going to squash this guy like a bug. He also insulted Senator Tom Cotton for lacking charisma and made fun of casino mogul Steve Wynn's incurable eye disease, according to Eisenstadt. Many of these so-called insider books are a desperate attempt to make money off of President Trump's name, because journalism is a dying industry, with reporters peddling lies and selling their souls in order to make a quick buck. White House Communication Director Stephen Chung said in a statement to the Daily Beast. Chung is not incorrect here. These works of fiction either belong in the bargain bin of the fantasy section in a discount bookstore, or should be repurposed as tissue paper. Again, he's not wrong. Again, he's not fucking wrong. And moving from the Daily Beast, the Luna lady did respond. She said, I seldom respond to nasty headlines because I don't like giving trash credibility. However, being that there is allegedly a book coming out with my name and attacking the POTUS, Trump, his marriage, our first lady, and frankly, implying something distasteful about me, I'm responding. And this is the correct thing to do. You know that these fucking filthy smear merchants are never going to stop lying, but you correct the record for the sake of everyone else reading it. She says, I was very pregnant and at the time experiencing preeclampsia symptoms, but was not diagnosed. As soon as Donald Trump boarded the plane, being the gentleman and good person that he is, said that if I did not feel well, I could use the back room. He did this in a respectful way and in front of my husband, of which we thanked him. He also assured me that they had a medical team on board in case anything happened, and they were aware of how pregnant I was. This was the most compassionate thing that could have been done at the time, and I find it disgusting that the author fails to recognize that. A few weeks later, I was induced because I did have preeclampsia. The author of the book never reached out to me for comment, which means that this book is likely going to be a shit hit piece. If people in the president's orbit are talking, I'm sorry, I'm terrible. If people in the president's orbit are talking to this author, they need to be cut off immediately. This is gross. And I completely agree with her. Absolutely agree. Like, it is just an insane reach to try and peddle this kind of nonsense. The author didn't fail. It was his intent. Oh, it absolutely was his intent. This is the kind of shit that's going to, like, bring him attention, and it seems to not matter if it's bad attention. Like, Taylor Lorenz still has a job, right? And she's lied about fucking so many things. Trump shows compassion to a pregnant woman and makes a joke to ease the tension. Dems angry for some reason. More at 11. Imagine. What single man does every American journalist work for again? Oh no. If his own family member wrote a book about him and was ignored, why the fuck would anyone else's shit book matter? Because they're gonna be the one that gains attention. They're gonna have the spicy story that people enjoy talking about. Sue the author for publishing lies maliciously as truth. But he can get out of that because they do say that he was joking, right? They do say that he's joking, but the way that they frame it is like, yeah, sure he was joking. We all know what this filthy womanizing rapist really meant, you know? He's clearly twisting stuff for sensationalism. Yeah. It's a little sad. He puts a in Minecraft at the end, so he's safe. Oh, thanks, I hate it. Teens kicked out of an elite Catholic school for blackface are awarded $1 million by jury after proving it was just an acne mask. This is from last year. And I don't remember why this was, like, making the rounds again on Twitter. But I don't remember if I covered this last year or not. That was so weird. Yeah. Yeah. 2 teens were kicked out of their elite California Catholic school while falsely accused of wearing blackface have been jointly awarded more than $1 million after proving it was just a green acne face mask. The then students at St. Francis High School in Mountain View were just 14 when they took a photo during a sleepover in 2017 of them wearing the treatment in solidarity with a friend suffering from severe acne, their lawsuit said. They're fucking being bros, dude! That's actually super fucking nice! The treatment brought by one of the boys' moms was light green when applied and turned dark green once dry. Their innocent selfie then went viral 3 years later when it was found and widely shared during the height of the Black Lives Matter protests following the 2020 murder of George Floyd. Saint Floyd of the fentanyl, in his name we pray, amen. A Santa Clara County jury agreed this week that the school breached an oral contract and did not give them due process before expelling them in 2020, according to the Los Angeles Times. The students, identified only as AH and HH in the lawsuit, were awarded $500,000 each and will have their $70,000 tuition reimbursed. This case is significant not only for our clients, but for its groundbreaking effect on all private high schools in California, which are now legally required to provide fair procedure to students before punishing or expelling them, said Krista Ballman, one of the attorneys for the students. The jury rightly confirmed that St. Francis High School's procedures were unfair to our clients and that the school is not above the law. In a statement, AH's family said, "We want to sincerely thank the jury and the court system for helping our boys and our families find justice, which now paves the way for their names to be cleared for things they never did." The lawsuit had initially sought $20 million, and the jury rejected some of the boys' claims, including defamation and violation of free speech. I feel like that's a bit weird. I feel like that's a bit strange, but like, you know, 1 million is still okay. Representatives for the school said that they respectfully disagree with the jury's decision and are exploring legal options, including an appeal. Of course they did. You want to know who was so much of a hater that they went through years of media to find that one specific picture? I mean, it's probably a slow news day, right? It's like the people who get their highest engagement off of tweeting nonsense about me, but when I don't tweet for multiple days, they have to go back through my timeline and find old tweets to get angry about while cutting out the date so people don't know that it's an old tweet. It's actually fascinating to watch this kind of mental illness in action.